Good morning, one and all. It gives me great pleasure and privilege to be here on this occasion of PSK online lecture. I, Dr. Dhiraj Oval, HOD of Commerce Department, would like to welcome all my TY student participant for the PSK online lecture. Today, we are going to discuss about the chapter 3, scientific purchasing. Under the scientific purchasing, we are going to see the first question is here. What are the types of buyer? Now, let us go for the meaning for the buyer. Business terms, there are the different types of consumer of goods and services that are offered for sale by the companies and the manufacturer. We are purchasing the product on daily basis. Basically, we are purchasing the two types of product. One is FMCG, another is a consumer durable. Under the FMCG, fast moving consumable goods on daily basis, regularly basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, particular at the time of the resting we are going to purchase and using on the daily basis, that comes under, we can say, your Colgate, soap, vegetables, your grocery. These are items you are purchasing on regularly, weekly and monthly basis. And the other is that consumer durable. Consumer durable means we have a laptop, refrigerator, mobile phone. Then we can say these are comes under the consumer durable product. A product manufacturing company has to determine or know or understood the type of customer, the market for the product which they intend to introduce in the market. Before launch the product in the market, before they want to start their sale, they have to understand the psychology of the customer. They have to identify the likes and dislikes of the customer. What are the budget of the customer? Why they are going to purchase a certain product? They have to understand. It also enable the company to avail the right and desired product to the customer, which increase the sale and the profit for the company as per the likes, as per the requirement, as per the need of the human being. The company is going to design the product, right price, right place, right promotion. With the help of these are the effective marketing, they are going to sell the product in the market, therefore they can get the profit in the market. Now let us, we are going to see how many types of the buyer. Before that, we like to see the definition of the consumer. Consumer can be defined as one who purchase goods and service use for the personal consumption. We are purchasing goods and service from the market, that is called as a consumer. Now we are going to see types of the buyer. What types of the buyer, what types of the consumers are available here. Now types of the buyer we are going to see here. The first one is the ultimate buyer, second one is a middleman agent, third one is the industrial buyer and manufacturer, and the fourth one is a government buyer. Even also I have quoted the examples also. Ultimate buyer, we are the common people, we are the part of the society, we are purchasing the two types product. One is the milk on a regular daily basis, that comes under the FMCG, and another is a consumer durable. I have a mobile phone, laptop, refrigerator, I have a furniture, I have a car, bungalow, etc. These are comes under the consumer durable. So for ultimate buyer, that is applicable for the consumer durable. Consumer purchase goods and service, that's a common people. The middleman and the agent, I want to purchase a milk, therefore I want to visit local shop, retailer, wholesaler. That includes as a wholesaler, retailer, middleman or agent. It includes the trade intermediaries who buy for selling, like a wholesaler, retailer. We are going to see here also. Industrial buyer and manufacturer, purchasing raw materials, spare part, tools, equipments, machinery for the production purpose. These are called as a industrial buyer. And even also certain of the government companies, then public authority, they are going to purchasing the certain product for the welfare of the public. Government agency and public utility services like a railway, electricity board, or government company like BHEL, GAIL, SAIL, to buy the product. To buy the product, they are going to do the manufacturing, they are going to make a final product for the people. Now we are going to see one by one. All these are the four types of the buyer. Now here is first one is ultimate buyer. This is also called the common people, the common buyer. We are the part of the ultimate buyer. Basically, as I mentioned, that we are purchasing two types of product. One is a FMCG, another is a consumer durable. On daily basis, regular basis, we are using milk, toothpaste, Colgate, whatever the grocery item we are going to purchase, vegetables, that's called the consumer for the FMCG. We have the mobile phone, laptop, refrigerator that's purchased once in a time, that comes under the consumer durable. Then we can say ultimate buyer means the consumer who buy goods for their own consumption. Ultimate buyer is also known as a consumer or common customer. The ultimate buyer goes by the his budget. As per our budget we are purchasing, he usually resort to buying for consumption. He limits his purchasing. As I mentioned, then as per my capacity, as per my budget, I'm going to purchase a mobile phone within the 10,000, within the 20,000, more than 50,000 also. It's a totally depend upon the needs and requirement as well as the budget of the any particular buyer. Now we are going to see under the second one is a middleman agent. As I mentioned that when if I want to Colgate, then I can directly visit the nearby retail shop and I can purchase that Colgate. That retailer, wholesaler, local dealer, mercantile agent comes under the middleman or agent. It includes trade intermediaries who buy for selling like wholesaler, retailer, etc. Middleman is not a buyer, not the consumer. He is a facilitator of the trade transaction. He purchased goods from the needs of other for the gain of in the form of the commission. The differences between the price they pay for the purchasing plus the other allied expenses relating to the purchasing, and imagine the business affair, and the price they charge from the ultimate customer is there again. Then we can say normally in wholesaler and the retailer, they are going to buy from the manufacturer and they add their commission and directly selling to the final customer. Basically they are purchasing goods and service only for the business purpose, for the resell to the final customer, and they can cover all the profit, all the cash from the pocket of the customer, which comes under the middleman or agent. Now we are going to see about the industrial buyer and the manufacturer. These are the people, basically they are the industrial people, manufacturing people. They are purchasing raw material, WIP, finished goods, spare parts, tools, equipments, machinery for the production purpose. Industrial buyer makes purchase of raw material, stores, parts, equipment for manufacturing purpose. In the words of the Walter, I would like to mention the definition. Industrial purchasing is the procurement by purchase of the proper material, machinery, equipments, and supplies of store used in the manufacturing of a product, adapted to marketing in a proper quantity and quality at the proper time at the lowest price, constant with the quality related. This is the definition which is given by the Walter about the industrial buyer and manufacturer. In a simple language, I would like to mention here, those who are the industrial buyer manufacturer, they are purchasing the raw materials, spare part, whatever the requirement of the final product and final production. Now the fourth one is the government buyer. Material research is helping to estimate how the material required for the production, so it would be helping the smooth functioning of the production activity. As I mentioned in the earlier chapter, material research, but is basically it's a function that to understand what is the basically requirement, how much material is requirement for the smooth functioning of the production activity. Government agency and public utility service provider are the largest buyer, such as the railway, electricity board, manufacturing organization, BHEL, Bharat Heavy Electrics Limited, GAIL, then SAIL Steel Authority of India Limited, then GAIL Gas Authority of India Limited. They are connected for the better services than the cost reduction. They are interested in getting the money worth which they have tried to maintain purchasing efficiency under the certain rules, regulation, norms. Then we can say, so we know very well about the railway. Railway is the public utility the government buy. We have traveled, we are the commuters by railway on daily basis. What are the railways manufacturing process, what are the bogies, what are the compartments we have seen, the big workshops we have seen in Mumbai also. Then we can say railway is going to buying the spare parts material, then manufacturing the railways compartment, the railways bogie, that is called as the government buyer. Basically then even also the electricity board is one of the example. Even also I have quoted the some of the Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited, Steel Authority of India, Gas Authority of India. These are the companies, these are the government agencies, these are the public utility service provider. They have purchasing the raw material, making into WIP, W into the finished product and selling to the final product to the customer. These are called as a government buyers. Now student, look at the here once more. I would like to recap that basically there are four types of the buyer: ultimate buyer, middleman, agent, that is comes under the wholesaler, retailer, industrial buyers, these are comes under purchasing raw material, spare parts, tools, equipment, machinery for the production, and the government buyers. We have given the example railway, then GAIL, SAIL, and BHL, BHEL Authority. These are the company are purchasing raw material for the production. These are called as the government buyers. Thank you very much for your precious listening. Thanks a lot.